Welcome back to the Great War, Austria-Hungary and Hearts of Iron 4. We continue where we left off, obviously, with trying to contain this Dalmatian amphibious invasion that the Allies have so deftly conjured up. I mean, this is only the 15th time they tried this. What about the 16th time? Maybe it works then. Who knows? Probably not. And we will also close off over here in Casablanca. We're so very close to taking it. So very close. There's one American division that is in our way. This is the 1st Hawaiian Brigade, in fact. Didn't know they sent men all the way from Hawaii to defeat us. I don't think they will succeed, but we'll see. We'll see. We are a few months after the original conclusion of the Great War. And here is one thing then that I have an issue with, except for apart from the whole thing about the world is at war, every one of the major powers is involved in it, and yet the world tension is on 26%, which means we can't invade even Italy, for example. And if we wanted to reach, India, for example, what we would need then? We would need military access through Iran, which we can't get because they don't like us. But how will we get them to like us then? Well, we can do this whole improve relations thing, which might be enough, or we could justify war goal and take it over. But we can't do that because, once again, the world tension is not where it needs to be. And if we look at the real Great War, that was... they didn't really invade through all of German Empire and defeat it a la World War II. It was more the German military high command realized that it's pretty useless, the social unrest at home, everything kind of broke down, and they surrendered. Right. So, in that kind of similar vein, the United Kingdom, in this case, seeing as France have completely fallen apart, should really be trying to sue for some kind of peace, wouldn't they? They don't even have any continental powers, except for, this part of Dalmatia that they have managed to acquire, so to speak. Sure, they do have both United States and Japan as allies, but is that really enough? I don't think so. Another thing which is a bit problematic, and that kind of tends to be the thing that always becomes the problem when I play Hearts of Iron, whereas really any country that doesn't really start with a naval power to begin with, it's just that right now, alright, we've defeated France, right? We don't have any major issues there, it's really only a matter of time before victory is ours. The problem is right now, we have Austria-Hungary and the German Empire, both of them without any kind of sizable fleet. Estimated naval forces in number of ships, 0. Austria-Hungary, 3. We have more ships than German Empire has. What do we need to defeat? United Kingdom, United States, and Japan. The 3 most major naval powers in the world. We also need to defeat Italy at some point, which is the 4th major naval power in the world, but we can do that through land, so it's not really a big deal. But just imagine the amount of time it will take for, say, Austria-Hungary to build up enough fleets to invade United Kingdom, to invade United States and Japan. That would take ages. Just ages. There's no way that will ever be accomplished. Just considering the fact that we only have this coast to begin with, and what one popular suggestion would be to invade German Empire, right? That seems pretty cool. We've defeated all our enemies, or more or less de facto defeated them. We might as well turn on the German Empire to get some extra Lebensraum, to like the north and the west and the east, pretty much everywhere. We can't do that because we are at war and we can't leave the faction. So we're pretty stuck. Like, we can continue on forever, really, as Austria-Hungary. Don't think they will do that, though. We'll try to close down the holes that we have in Africa and stuff. Obviously, we'll fix that stuff right up. But beyond that, I'm thinking we're really approaching done state, because I don't know if you've noticed, but lately their uploads have been more and more sporadic. Tends to happen. I was trying to record yesterday, in fact, but then allergies struck with a vengeance, because, well, fuck allergies. So I couldn't really speak, which was not the greatest. You kind of do need to speak when recording stuff. Generally speaking, it is helpful. It helps to be able to speak when you try to speak. Because that makes sense, right? So yeah, and also work and stuff. So I do have limited time to record stuff. Unfortunately, I should add. Unfortunately. So I'd rather do that with stuff that would be somewhat intriguing. Right now, this has been an intriguing campaign. Absolutely, it has been. And I really do love to play some Austria-Hungary again. But right now it's entering the kind of state where you invade Africa, everything is turning really slow and stuff. So you could do something new and fun and exciting stuff. That sounds cool. So I think we'll do that. We'll just have to defeat some Africans first. We just need to defeat some stuff over here, which could prove to be more difficult than anticipated because they have added some more to their Cameroon and Guinea armies over here. Not a good idea for us, or it's not good that they did that. Not good for us, but we will defeat it. Have no fear. We just need to defeat all of them over here too, because they have sent quite a few large armies over here, which is not great. They also sent some here, but the Germans are helping out, and the Germans are, well, they are helpful. It helps to have Germans. It helps a lot. Alright, you guys, do you have anything to do? You have nothing? Well then, how about you just join in with the rest of them? Have fun. Go. Did you join in? If units were to continue moving, it would cause the next province to require more supplies than it has capacity for. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. Also, I have a million things that I have been not utilizing. We also need some more resources from the damn Romanians. Let's get that. And some more resources from the Germans. Thank you, Germans. Send us some more resources. What to focus on now? How about infrastructure? Yes, we just do need some infrastructure. We also have some research slot available. We do have Phosgene Shell, which could be useful. It does increase soft attack by we don't really use line infantry, line artillery, but it could probably be good. Reinforce rate plus 2%, always helpful. Missing equipment production of close air support, don't really care for that. Don't really care for all of these things either. And yes, we do have air wings with no mission or region assigned, but it's alright. It's alright. Unassigned divisions though, that's not as great. Not ideal. But that will be manageable as well. Right, we do need to cause them to stop. We do have our tanks. The tanks could help. They also have some tanks here. They have tanks. They've also added tanks here. A lot of them. Only one. But they do have a lot of other kinds of infantry, which is less good. It's less ideal. Got the defensive bunker finally. And now yeah, there's not a lot to research now. As it turns out, we have all of that done. I mean, we do lack stuff when it comes to artillery technology, so yeah, we could brush up there. Alright, here it's coming to a crawl, mostly because we're entering really, really poor land. And when I say poor, I mean we're in the Sahara. Sahara, not known to be very bountiful. Generally speaking, not really. And speaking of here, we do have some more opportunities, because here we're reaching Africa, South Africa more to the point. So we can use this army to take all of Namibia. That is Namibia, right? I hope so, otherwise I said something wrong. Southwest Africa. And we should have Windhoek somewhere here. Where is it? Windhoek? Probably not marked on the map, but I like that name. Also, Bloemfontein, I don't know how to pronounce Afrikaans, but I also like that flower fountain. It's it's a good name, it's a good name. No complaints. It's funny. There, and invade everywhere. It's not like they have any men anyway, or any materials, more to the point. They have to endure the same things we do. Anything happening over here? No? Well, great stuff. We also have... Yeah, I did forget about this. How about we send these two to the front line against that guy, and then we can now send the horses. Maybe we can now break through here and head towards Sana, which is not marked on the map either, apparently. Not very important, apparently. Sana. Medina is, and Jabal Shamar, and Rub al Khali, and Riyadh. Yes, Riyadh is placed over here. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. What's going on over here? Not a lot. It's actually going fairly badly, but if we knock those guys out first, that would be the greatest, because then we can take out these guys and they will have nowhere to run. They are trying to depart with some forces now, though. Not good. Could increase speed. It's not like we are missing anything majorly important. We have some South African and Portuguese men over here that is cost... Well, they are dying. They are dying. There's nothing to do. Hussars! Let's make use of our hussars and take land. Stöger Steiner von Steinstetten. Look at this guy. He's skill 9. He has all the medals. He is a ranger, a hill fighter, a trickster, an engineer, desert fox, and mountaineer. He is quite extraordinary in many ways. Yeah, he is pretty much decked out. He is the best general we have. He will go to history as the greatest general that has ever existed. Where the hell are you guys going? By boat? You goddamn fools. Get back here. You're going to be part of this campaign. Why are you traveling by boat? Stupidity. Utter stupidity. I didn't even know we had boats. Apparently we do have some boats. That's probably for the best. Can we break through here finally? The horses, they are exhausted, but they will need to run. 98, 99, there we go. We finally broke through. Horses, get running. If you can... yes, something like that, and then head over here. One horse, stay behind. They are pulling back some forces. Will they be fast enough, though? They are by foot. There we go. We did end up in time. We have now caused them to have supply issues. Ain't that great? It's wonderful. And now there's some Japanese men over here. Japanese. Why are there so many Japanese people here? Why? Oh, apparently ended up here. That's strange. Right, we have some Belgian forces, and here we have Free France and United Kingdom defending, and that's a really stupid order by our general. I will chastise him personally. There we go. There we go. Yes. Enter South Africa. Yes, we are in Natal. And Transvaal. Transnatal. There. Take Pretoria. It's important. Or so I've learned. Apparently, taking Pretoria was a bit more difficult than I anticipated. We have our infrastructure. Now we get some armament. And that has... the Brits have abandoned some of their fronts in favor of something. I don't really know what they're trying to do. But we have isolated this guy, and he will perish. That's one less guy to worry about. Now let's do the same to these Belgian fools. Belgium. What a silly thing. I know we have some technology that's not being optimized, but really, do we need any technology anymore? I was going to say we're Belgium, but we're Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary does not need any technology. We do not rely upon it. Which just makes me think of some unit in Company of Heroes that said, rely on it? I don't even know. I played some Company of Heroes lately. Fun game, fun game. Fun game. I like games that are about World War II. Oh, actually, speaking of which, there's going to be... everyone knows this, I think. But the next Call of Duty is going to be in World War II. I haven't played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, I think. Something like that. Then I got really sick of everything that has to do with modern military and stopped playing them. But I think I might just get Call of Duty World War II, simply because it's set in World War II. That's all the reason I need. I generally don't play shooters that much. I don't play Call of Duty, as I just mentioned. But World War II, there's been too few shooters in the kind of casual vein. One of my favorite shooters ever is Battlefield 1942, and my other favorite shooter is Call of Duty 2. So that should tell you everything there is about my FPS habits. I've been missing that kind of really sort of casual FPS thing. Like I know there's like Red Orchestra 2 and stuff that is really good, a really good game, but it's too hard for me. I suck at these kind of games. I just want to shoot people and have fun. In World War II. That's all. I want to shoot people and have fun in World War II. Very specific. For some reason, modern military is... yeah, it bores me. I don't know. Every time I have to shoot like an AK-47 derivative or any what's called American equivalent, I just get bored. It's weird. It's a strange state of affairs, and we've had like ever since Call of Duty Modern Warfare, there's been Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, well 2, 3, then there's like the Black Ops games and everything that is with Battlefield 3, 4, well 2 for that matter, Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2, and so forth. Everything just modern or close enough to modern. Yeah. I also, for the same reason, I got Battlefield 1 when that was released, because it wasn't in modern setting. It was World War 1, sort of. It's more, you might as well just call it World War 2 or World War 1.5 or something. It's not that close to World War 1, I don't think, but it's pretty fun, decent enough. Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. Sort of, it actually does, because this is World War 1.5-ish in what's happening in it. Well, nothing like this ever happened in either of the world wars, but you get my point, hopefully. Is this battle still going on? We haven't conquered this yet? Holy crap. It's going really bad. We might as well just take all of these forces and attach them to over here as well. How about you set everyone here? Just move over there, for heaven's sake. South Africa has capitulated. Great news, actually. And that means that non-aggression pact from Russian Democratic Federative Republic. They change name every single time, don't they? There we go. We only have a few of the fools left. And then we have one over there. Now we just need to focus on well, what's left of the Congo, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. And then we need to close the gate on these guys over here. Also shouldn't be that big of a problem. I don't hope anyway. That's great. Great job, everyone. You should be proud of your achievements for the Father Motherland. Father Motherland. Your grandfatherland. That doesn't really work. Yeah, another victory for Austria-Hungary. Another loss for the French. If I was French right now, I would be very demoralized. Everything is going negative. Quite negative. Alright, how's this front going? Well, they don't seem to be very good. Okay, this distinction over here, I need to change that. So you guys, you really need to focus more on everywhere else. So if I were to add like this, maybe you would be more useful. Probably. And then you can blitz towards the Free French areas over there. How about we implement blitz by adding in more speed to the mix? Speed, yeah. And now everyone will be heading up over here to, well, what's left of Angola and, is it Namibia? I think it should be in Namibia. But yet, you never thought you'd see Japanese forces in Namibia, would you? God, if that's not Namibia, I feel so bad then. I really hope it is. Alright, we just need to add something to the technology. We don't really know what to do with the technology anymore, honestly. We can start researching some of this. And, like mountain infantry, sure. And, well, what else? Support battalions? No. Military police, sure. Let's go with that. Alright. How's it going, everyone? Why aren't you attacking? Hey, an opening has been found. Attack! They have tanks and stuff. The American tanks, I know they're scary, but it'll be fine. What we need to take is this port over here, Libreville. It's the only thing that matters. The only thing. Because if we take that, everything else will fall. And unfortunately, they were smart enough to station forces there. Protection, so to speak. Alright, maybe this is working out better now, and they can send some aid to help with the attacks. Or probably not. These guys have nothing. They have absolutely nothing. Supply status 0. If the enemy attacked, we would be screwed. Utterly, utterly screwed. So how about we attack over here then, when we aren't screwed? Where we're in fact the opposite of screwed, anti-screwed. Which I don't think is a thing either. And how's it going over here? Wait, there's no world map? Okay, it's fine. We'll scroll up. Well, we have a lot of men here. Maybe we should have tried to attack. And we have a lot of men here. And yet we never ever win this. It's an unfortunate state of affairs. We just don't have enough men, I suppose. We do have these tanks though. If we send up the heavy armor tanks, right? Heavy armor tanks, which are very heavy and armored. They can both help in the defenses here, and then attack immediately. With the heavy armor, we should be able to punch through them. 0 out of 8 enemy divisions can pierce this division's armor. That's great. Great news. And they are breaking. They are breaking hard. It's a bit strange that they haven't tried to do anything over here. There are 9 divisions now. This is just going really slowly. And over here, it's going really well. Though I have to say, this is probably the first campaign sort of war that I've been playing where mostly been selfless. Usually you just gobble up everything yourself and it's like, yeah, look at me, I've done all of this, I'm the biggest guy there is, right? That's usually fairly prevalent. We are, however, we've done a lot for this war. We're at 41% war contribution, which is a bit silly because most of the only reason that Germany is higher than us is simply because of occupation. Actually, it's not. It's also because of casualties. They have lost more men and thus more contribution, which means that they have been more inefficient than us and thus for some reason get points for it. Unfortunately, that's how life is sometimes too. But anyway, we have done a lot for our side. We have punched through, we've done the major breakthrough, so to speak. And yet we don't really have that much to show for it. We haven't taken that much land now, have we? No, we haven't. We haven't at all. That's because we've been selfless. We've been helping out our fellow friends and allies in their struggles. We focus on them first, and through them we shine. Ever glorious, ever victorious. We shine through them. Because they are our allies. They are everything to us. Well, they're some to us. We could just win here, we could move forward with our entire army and punch through, but unfortunately I think they have just a bit too much here to be able to break through efficiently. It's the same thing with them having like all of their army over here. It's a lot. Like here we have a victory soon enough, it seems. It's just going to take a while. Kawamura. 95, estimated battle will be won within 4 days. And here we are unable to win. Just unable, completely unable. How about we reinforce our efforts? Ever stronger. We have 9 more Landwehr division. Let's send them into the fight. And we did manage to win this, so that's good. Now we just need to send them to their new destination. Which is Here. Why would we send the entire army over there? How about that? How about that? Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. How about you invade here? Go, 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 go. Holy shit, 16 divisions? They are not messing around by wanting to keep Walvis Bay and Southwest Africa. Not messing around at all. That's rather impressive. So how about we do this then? You guys are obviously a bit too important to be preoccupied with 3 different fronts. So how about we do this then? You take over charge of the other place. And then we have this army, which now is taking over entirely. What am I doing now? There we go. Taking over charge of this front. So all of these guys should now, hopefully, leave and focus on this front. When they have closed it down, they can move up and help out with the other one. That seems fair enough. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. It's 1919. 1919. For some reason, these assholes just won't quit. We did manage to break through here finally. It took a while, it took a long time, but we finally did it. And now we can take the fight to them. And one day we might be victorious. Speaking of victorious, we did manage to break through here. I completely forgot about that. And we have taken quite a bit of land, so how about we just continue with taking quite a bit of land. Same thing here. I think our readjustments have been mostly successful, actually. We have some men that are left over here to their own devices. We can just have them go for a trip here to try to help out before they head down to the ultimate battle. And right now, the ultimate battle will simply be to remove the allies from Africa, the last places in Africa that they still have any hold in. And there we go, we have managed to take out this place, which is great, because now they can head down and cover everything else. How many divisions are put here? Only 1 division. That is fair. That is fair enough. Oh, the Americans are pushing through. How naughty. How about we push back? Yeah, that's very naughty. The Americans. The American exist. Seems we did manage to win there almost, and should probably stay behind with at least 1 division. So nothing major. We have 2 divisions here that don't know what they can do, so we might as well attack with them here. And we have almost completely one over here. Walvis Bay is the last... Actually, we have Walvis Bay. But this place, whatever it's called, it's the last bit that we need to take before they are done over here. Good. Excellent. They are down. Alright, let's have a lot of focus now. So we'll focus all of you here and try to take this, alright? Sounds fair enough? Good. Because it is. And here we have, well, we have some things left. Some things never change. What happened to all of you? Ah, you finished it and then they invaded again? Well, let's just return. Some of these are really, really important troops. Veterans plus 75% modifier in combat. Yeah, that's some great stuff. We have nowhere else like that? No, we don't. Probably in Africa we do. Seasoned. Veterans. No one beyond veterans so far. No, we have some seasoned troops and some veterans and that's all. No, we don't really need much more, do we? If we could just get through here it would be great. Unfortunately, it's really difficult to do that because we are not in control of the territory and we can't build any infrastructure on it to help out our forces. We simply have to do whatever we can. It's not very specific, I know, but that's all we can do, is do all we can. Which makes sense considering what I just said. How about you do something like this then? Okay, maybe not take that many troops from here. Maybe not. But at least victory will be ours. Final victory. Alright, everyone, pile on top of this little piece of Dalmatia. Make them pay for ever showing their face here. Look at this! This is incredibly stupid, sending so many men. But we do it because we can. To prove to ourselves and to the international community that Austria-Hungary is not to be trifled with. Also, I'm not sure if this was the best decision of my life. So how about we just send them here? Otherwise we'll just come by one and lose men and everyone will cry. Widows will be... widows? Windows? Widows, yes, widows will be made or created. Built, so to speak, in RTS terms. Here we go. Now we can defeat the Japanese and the French. I wonder what is going on. Like, how do you decide which picture to show here? Because before it was 3 divisions of French and 1 division of Japanese, yet the Japanese flag showed up and not the French. You'd figure that the one with the most would be the one to be there, right? But that is not the case, not at all. Oman has capitulated. Great, I guess. Well, we did do greater. We have taken all of Arabia. Everything we can reach by land so far we have taken over. Africa is just left. But even that will fall. Except it's really difficult to make it fall because, well, it's not that easy, right? Stegerstein von Steinstetten, I would promote you, but you are unpromotable. Konrad von Hotzendorf is quite great too. Quite great. Did we seriously lose that battle, or did we win and then let them come back, or what's happening? Because that will never end. They will never end. Right now the enemy has between 3.6... They've lost 9 million men. 9 million men. We've lost 2.3 million. We are running out of manpower though. That should be pointed out. We are slowly running out of manpower. And furthermore, we can't increase our manpower because the world tension is not high enough in the middle of a fucking war. Not only any war, it's in the middle of the bloody Great War. And apparently world tension. It's not a great world tension, we've seen better. We've seen better. Like at a local pub where there was a bar fight once. Yeah, that's high world tension right there. This is nothing in comparison. Ralph getting beaten up? Yeah, that's world news. 5 days, come on, be victorious. Everyone is just giving up this fight. How about we send in more men then? Don't give up, keep fighting. The French are falling. Come on, stop doing that. Jesus. Come on, this time we're winning. There we go, the French have fallen. The French have fallen. There we go. Alright, now we can put all of our efforts into fighting here. There we go. And the battle will be to take over this place. And to get going right now. Now the French. Just add on top, fights. I will just leave it on full speed now. It's pretty obvious that he can't hold out forever. And it's pretty obvious that this is eventually, like if this was a real war, as I mentioned before. If this was a real war, you would just eventually, after several years probably of war, realize, well, you won't defeat us, we won't defeat you. How about we just call it a draw? You keep what you took, we keep what we took. Everyone's happy. Unfortunately, there's no game mechanic for that. This is an untenable situation for really both of us. Come, why aren't you doing it? Unable to find valid path to target. Are you kidding me? How about you just add yourselves too? Or you can't reach here? What is happening? Right, if we force them to walk there, what will happen? Will you still be complaining about unable to find valid path to target if you're right here? No, now they could. Good. You finally figured out. Now they can help out. Over here it's still terrible with the supplies being awful. I don't think there's any reason to even try to push here. This is no way to break through. There we go. How about we just go full aggressive on them? Full aggressive, everyone. I want to see results. Results already, like right now. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, I have an idea. Alright guys, I have an idea here. Don't be idiots. Listen to my idea. If we take this and then here, Lagos, we can take out all of them. Just listen to me, trust in your Kaiser. For I have been given divine sight into things that we should do. Lagos, everyone. Almost sounds like Langos, which is something from Austria. Speaking of Austria, is it Austria though? It could be Austria. Either way, it's delicious. Delicious. You took this land. It's yours. Now develop it. Ace pilot promoted. Alright, we have trapped 18 divisions. That should be a massive portion of their force here in Africa. Why is every land with... Oh, it's East Togoland, of course. It's German. Everyone attack. It's only the French. The French can't hurt you. It's only the French. What's the worst that the French have ever done? Oof. The worst the French have ever done. I actually can't figure out what the worst thing the French have ever done is. Could be something with food, but I'm pretty sure that France is fairly renowned for the culinary skills. I mean, ratatouille was in France, right? It's gotta count for something. Yeah, that's my culinary knowledge. Ratatouille was based in France, and thus obviously France must be good at cooking, I guess. A faulty logic. Alright, how about we skip those assholes and yeah, do something like that. No, stop here. Okay, I don't like this whole aggressive path they're taking. And then we head over here. I know there's some Japanese tanks there, but the Japanese tanks are not known to be very good. So you could probably break through. See? We did win. And now, ladies and gentlemen, attack here. Ah, everyone says. We just figured it out. The secret to success. All we needed was some leadership from... Oh god, going all over the place. Some leadership from the Kaiser. It's everything we needed to secure our victory. Speaking of victory, we haven't won here yet. But Knight have them, so let's call it a draw. There we go, we have annihilated those divisions over here. We are pushing them very, very swiftly now. In all kinds of directions, which is really nice. And here we are broken through too. The Sahara is over. Now we reach the edge of Sahara, which is hopefully much better. And, well, more hospitable, hopefully. Who knows? Head up. Get through. Get down. Take out them. Take them out, I mean. Take out them, what the fuck? Yeah, my English is breaking down. It's been a long day. It's been a long, long day. I think sometimes we non-native speakers are allowed to have a break where our English, you know, can be living its own life. think that's fair. There we go. There's only some French left. There's not a lot. It's a bit too much. Like, we wouldn't want all this much French and even our worst enemies, which happen to be the French. Which they probably have enough of. They already have enough of themselves. Ow, that hurts. Hopefully we can beat them back. There's only some American tanks. Ooh, no, that was a bad decision. But this is a better decision. Actually, it was pretty bad that too. But this one is much better. Breakthroughs. Breakthroughs everywhere. And now we can watch it unfold. The last bits of Africa being taken. Come on! Can we finish this by 1921? Maybe. Let's see, there's a victory. That area should fall. There we go. There's a victory over here, and a victory over here. Loss, sort of. Can it be turned into victory even? Maybe. Though it seems our victory is over here, victory over here. Yeah, things are looking good. There we go. Some more victories for us. Why aren't you helping out? Is that the same unvalid path? Oh, come on. You know that's not true. It's probably because they don't think they can walk through Ottoman Empire or something. There we go. They just needed some babysitting. There we are. There's only one port left. It's Dakar. The end of the famous race, rally, whatever, the car rally. How about we do this then? Let's be sneaky. No, we fail in stealth, we roll badly on stealth. There we go. Dakar is within our reach. We can take it. By force, if necessary. The force is strong with you. There. Right. How about you go here then? Oh no, it's like they can read my mind. Which, by the way, I would call that cheating. There we go, and now they were overrun. There's only a few divisions left now. It's mostly just packing up what's left. And Africa is ours at long last. Africa. What happened in here? Did we get some dockyard expansion thing? No? Well, that's nice. That's nice. Not that we will make use of it. Because with that portion being won, I will classify this as a victory. Sure, I mean, the Americans have landed again. Yeah, it's really cool. Everyone's really impressed with you Americans. You're all awesome, etc., etc., etc. But we have effectively won. Because, okay, if you're disappointed by that decision, just hear me out one final time. If you look at the world and consider the fact that Austria-Hungary still only has 4 ships this time. Where the hell did we get the 4th one? I don't know. And Germany has 4 ships. We have 8 ships in total against between, say, 350 to 406. There's like 300 over here. And then we have like 120 or something over here. There's no way. This will take forever. And what will we do in the process? Not a lot. Because we can't do a lot. Because the world tension is too small. Effectively been neutered. Otherwise we could have gone through Iran, into British Raj, through the Republic of China, and eventually end up in Korea, right? We could take all of that path. We could have, but we can't now because we don't have the ability to. Because the world tension is bugged out. So that is a bit unfortunate. We also can't betray German Empire until we've defeated everyone else and they're safe on their other continents and or islands. So essentially this is a de facto one game. If you think about it, if this was in the real world, and not in World War II, but in World War I, if Germany has won this devastating victory, and Austria-Hungary and Ottoman Empire, the Allies would sue for peace because it's untenable. They can't win, they know that, they can't land and they can't defeat us. We can't reach them either. It's just de facto, like we could run it for a few more years. I would imagine if this happened, maybe the Brits and Americans would, and the Germans or whatever, would fight for a few more years, trying their best to get upper hand. Eventually they figure out, we can't. We just can't. We just can't defeat them, they can't defeat us, let's just have peace. They would eventually find themselves in that position, and they would. And thus would, like a Cold War perhaps, happen. What the hell do I know? But stuff would happen. Anyway, I think this is a victory. I think this is Austria-Hungary defeating everyone else, and we were more, like we showed our military prowess. It was stronger than the German Empire, for heaven's sake. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty pumped about this playthrough, and I'm really happy where it ended up. Next up, I'll figure out. I just realized that that mod for EU4, which has the Roman Empire, has been updated now. So I'm pretty tempted to jump into that and play something with the Roman Empire. Seems pretty fun. Otherwise, I just have some more mods for this game, or rather just a nation in this mod too. I'll figure something out. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed this series and this episode too. And to really see you next time. Have a good one.